You're not lazy. Your nervous system just hit the emergency brake. That heavy, can't move, phone glowing on your face feeling isn't a character flaw, and it isn't you giving up. It's a specific, measurable state your body drops into on purpose, the same one scientists have been mapping in trauma research for decades, and it has a name most people scrolling TikTok at 1 a.m. have never heard: dorsal vagal shutdown. Here's the part that should catch you off guard. Your body doesn't actually know the difference between a deadline and a predator. To the oldest part of your brain, an overflowing inbox and a genuine emergency can trigger the exact same switch. By the end of this video, you'll know what that switch is, why willpower can't override it, and why just get up might be the worst advice anyone's ever given you. Why does bed rotting feel involuntary, like your body simply refuses to negotiate? Because it kind of does. When you're overwhelmed, your brain's alarm center, the amygdala, flags the situation as a threat and kicks off something called the HPA axis, a chain reaction between your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands that floods your body with cortisol, your main stress hormone. Cortisol is built for short bursts. It's the chemical that used to help your ancestors sprint from danger. But when the danger is a group chat, a boss's email, and 6 unread notifications happening at once, there's nowhere to sprint to. The energy has no exit. And a body with revved up stress chemicals and no escape route doesn't always fight or flee. Sometimes it does the third thing nobody talks about, and it shuts the lights off. This is the part that reframes everything. Psychiatrist Stephen Porges built a framework called Polyvagal theory, which describes your nervous system like a ladder. At the top, you feel calm and social. In the middle, you're wired for fight or flight, but at the very bottom rung sits dorsal vagal shutdown, a state where your body concludes that fighting and fleeing have both failed, and the only move left is to go still. Heart rate drops, energy collapses, the world gets muffled and far away. It's the same ancient circuitry that makes a possum go limp when a predator has it cornered. Your body isn't broken when this happens. It's running a program that kept animals, including humans, alive for millions of years, just aimed at a threat that no longer looks like teeth and claws. It looks like a Slack notification. Here's the question that trips people up. If it's just stress, why can't you push through it like you used to? Because stress doesn't reset every night like a video game checkpoint. Neuroscientist Bruce McEwen coined a term for this in 1993 called allostatic load, the slow wear and tear your body racks up from stress that never gets a full recovery period. Every skipped rest, every all-nighter, every week you white-knuckled through ads to a running total your body keeps, whether you're tracking it or not. Eventually, the shutdown response doesn't wait for a 5-alarm crisis anymore. It starts firing on a Tuesday afternoon over nothing in particular because your baseline was already maxed out weeks ago. Bed rotting in that light isn't the problem, it's the bill arriving. This is where it gets messy, and it's the twist most bed rotting content skips entirely. Short, intentional bursts of doing nothing genuinely lower cortisol. Your body registers real rest as safety, and the alarm quiets down. But when hours in bed stretch into an entire lost day, something flips. The guilt of wasting time becomes its own stressor, spiking the same cortisol you were trying to escape, which makes getting up feel even harder tomorrow. You end up stuck in a loop. Shutdown, guilt, more shutdown. The tiny deflating feeling in your chest isn't weakness, it's your cortisol curve doing exactly what a cycle like that predicts. So next time you're melted into the mattress, phone light washing over the ceiling, unable to explain why getting up feels physically impossible, remember what's actually happening under the surface. That's not a lazy day. That's dorsal vagal shutdown, an alarm system built millions of years before group chats existed, doing the one thing it knows how to do when it runs out of other options. The real question isn't why your brain forces you to bed rot. It's what your life would need to look like for that alarm to stop going off in the first place.